because nobody wanted to read it. It was, I guess, it was ridiculous. He was dating the boy he's dating there was what they call him. He was some sort of an activist, a hacktivist, a hacktivist. That's what he was. And I was like, I'm not even the slightest bit interested in that. I'm interested in Superman and Lois having kids, Clark and Lois having kids, and what those kids would do. But he was standing up for, he was picketing for this or whatever, and I was just like, I'm very uninterested in this, and apparently so was the general public.
Right. When I saw like the whole protesting climate change, okay, this is Superman. Yeah. If you're gonna buy a Superman comic, do you really just want to read about Superman protesting climate change, or do you want to see him kick some butt? You know,
I'd like to see him do nice, wonderful, good things, even if it's getting a cat out of a tree, and be a wonderful, kind person, being, and then have a little fun. I like it when Superman is lighter. I like the Christopher Reeve version. Yeah. I like the George Reeves television show way before your guys' time. But I like those. I like it being so. I enjoy the lighter part of Superman. Henry Cavill did a great job, but that Zack Snyder universe is just dark, and I didn't like it as much, and my son didn't like it as much. He's a little personally invested there with his dad. So he hated this shit. He's like, Superman got killed. No spoiler alerts there. It's been out for years. Yes, Batman versus Superman. He's like, I didn't like the movie at all. Superman died. And I was like, I know, it's just that. He's like, no. I said, all right, buddy. All right.
He didn't want to see his dad's character die like that. I don't blame him. Okay, but we got to let you go shortly, but we got a couple more questions right before we let you go. First one I want to say is when you were actually auditioning, and I know, you've been on a million auditions, but you had a unique experience that you had to make out with 10 different women in the screen test. I know, I mean, but seriously, people act like that's so easy. I'd be kind of nervous. Were you a little nervous, a little anxiety, or were you like, oh, I'm ready to do this? I mean, be honest, Dean. I know you're a handsome man, and I'm sure you've had a lot of girlfriends, but come on, 10 random girls, I'd still be a little nervous.
That's why I was Superman, and you weren't.
Exactly right. God, Dean, you just owned me. Oh my God. Okay, we're getting done with it. That's why he's Superman. That's why he's with all the hot babes, and I'm freaking, just sitting here, just twiddling my thumbs, as they say. Okay, listen. Before I let my producer ask a question, but I got to make this complaint. What is this problem, Dean? Why do people from Princeton never shut up about going to Princeton? Will you guys shut up? It's not the only college in the world.
You're right. It's not the only college in the world. It's just the best college in the world.
It is a very good university.
Yeah, look at that. There's my best friend, Sean Brennan, number 13. Myself as a young junior, very, very skinny. And Coach Verbit right there, who's famous. And Jimmy, listen, there's no Princeton football player in the last 35 years that has gone through that program who doesn't know Coach Verbit. And I'm sure Jimmy has some stories he may or may not share. Jimmy being your producer, who's a Princeton grad.
Yeah, what's up? And he loves you. Okay, but now we got to give him the producer question. So let's see how big of a bomb this question can be. So Jimmy, go away. Do not embarrass me in front of Super. Yes. Jimmy, you're already embarrassing. I didn't even know you were wearing. I can't see what he's wearing, Dean.
Hold on.
Look, okay,
where'd you go? Oh, let's go.
Now he's getting his gear.
Oh, man.
Let's go! Look at this.
What?
The helmet, bro.
Let's go.
The game-worn helmet. And you have the gamer chair and the Bills helmet.
Oh, now you're just showing off.
Yeah. That's my helmet. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Jimmy, ask a question to Superman.
All right, can you hear me? It's hard to talk through my helmet.
Yes.
All right, awesome. So, Dean, I talked to Coach Surace last night. So he's the Princeton football head coach. So with the millions you've made in Hollywood, why aren't you signing every Princeton recruit to NIL deals? Like, why don't you just tell them to promote your movies on Instagram and pay them $1 million per post? I think we could turn Princeton into a powerhouse. So what's holding you back?
I just need to get a little tighter with Jeff Bezos first so I can steal some of his money.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos. Kind of yeah, I wish Jeff Bezos were more of a football fan because he's a Princeton grad, and man, we could be like Alabama with that.
We very well could be. There's no question. Look, I'd like to be able to sign those. Back then, in my day, that would have been an NCAA violation, but nowadays the world is changing. That's for sure. So. I'll look into it, Jimmy. Give me a call. We'll start working this out.
Okay, perfect.
Okay,
yeah, I think.
Okay, Jimmy, Jimmy.
I got one more. I got one more. I got a surprise question, Alex.
Okay, Jimmy.
Okay, last one. Dean, how would you describe Princeton reunions? Because it's hard to describe to people. People don't realize it's
Jimmy,
the second.
Nobody cares about about
It's
Princeton,
the second biggest alcohol shipment in the
smart enough
country.
to go to school there. I don't know how they let you in. I guess they let in people with mental health issues. I guess. What did they? I mean.